Alrighty, hello everybody. This is going to be my second demo of the voxel engine that I've been working on, which is practically a Minecraft clone. And in this iteration, we have made it so that I can place different blocks using the inventory here. Just like this. Could build a house, could build whatever you like, as you could in Minecraft. And additionally, the terrain is looking kind of wonky here, so I guess I can come over here and explain that. Before editing the terrain though, we can add a new block. So I guess we added cobblestone recently, but we don't have clay yet. So let's see if I have a clay texture in here. There it is. So this is the clay texture I'll use. So I just added a clay block model, and now I can add the actual clay block using the clay model, which is right here. So now we have a new clay block rotating around the screen here. So we'll save that. And then here's the terrain editor. In the future I'd like to actually show the terrain on the screen, but for now we just have the editor, and we have two biomes right now, each with 50% frequency. And here's the first biome that had this blank block and the cobblestone, and then sand as a layer underneath. So we could actually change this and change the terrain to be how we want it. So we could actually use our new clay block, and then say we want clay and diamonds for our layer, and we want it to be 5 blocks deep, and then we want some sand another 5 blocks below that. So the top layer will be clay and diamonds, each with 50% frequency. Actually, let's make it more clay. So mostly clay on the top layer, and here's the other biome in existence. Maybe we don't want snow, maybe we want leaves to be like scattered on the ground. I haven't added structures yet, but eventually it could be pretty simple to add some structures and have those automatically generate with whatever frequency you'd want. So for now we can save the biome and reload the world. All of those chunks are getting loaded pretty quick. Took 4 seconds to generate all of these chunks and the meshes and put them all in the GPU with a render distance of 49, and each chunk is 16 blocks wide. So 49, or each chunk is 32 blocks wide. So 49 times 32 times 32 times 32 for the height, because it's 32 cubed chunks, and then the max chunk height is 8, so there are 8 chunks in a row vertically. So we have the diamonds and our new clay block that we just added arbitrarily, and we also changed the other biome to add some leaf blocks on the ground for no reason at all. And as you can see, we've got pretty decent frame rates with VSync on. It's at 143, and pretty reasonable frame rates when we're flying around, because this render distance is pretty far. As you can see in the distance, we have level of detail. So here's the map. Some of it's a little broken right now. When I move around, I need to fix the change of level of detail a little bit, but and some loading issues as well, because I was trying to be as efficient as possible and only unload chunks or change level of detail, only check for those changes when the player moves, and avoid iterating over all of the chunks at once. And anyway, we can change the level of detail like this, and as you can see with the lower level of detail, it doesn't look as great because there are less triangles representing each block. And we can also change. That's quite an issue. Wow. I'll have to fix some of that stuff. For now, we can just reload the world, hopefully. Yeah, got some issues going on, but that's why it's a demo. There's always issues. So we also have frustum culling on the GPU. Here's just a little demo showing how it is actually not drawing any chunk that is not within the view of the camera. And if we turn off VSync with frustum culling, we get 600 frames in this scenario, but then turning it off brings it down below 300. And without frustum culling, it will draw all of the chunks that are not in the view of the camera. So yeah, that pretty much wraps up everything I've been working on. We've got quite a bit of progress with being able to edit terrain, create new blocks like pretty quickly, and the next step will be adding structures, lighting, as well as fixing these dumb little bugs that I've been having. Yeah, so thank you guys for watching.